What the hell are you doing?
I had an absolute blowout. Checking a bit later, the whole house is going to be black. Oh, come on.
Summer iced coffee. Take shallow breaths because you're gonna run out of oxygen.
We're just locked in. Hello.
Babe! So it's been a while since we've shared a house update. It's been a few weeks.
Still lots going on.
Still lots going on, and it's pretty clear that some of you are still invested in the journey.
Maybe more than us.
We've had a few messages from people being like, what's going on? What are we working on this week?
Yeah, what's our tasks, guys? What are we taking off?
We got a message from someone who was like, look, I'm really invested in this process and I need to know what we're doing with the carpet.
Yeah, that was a brilliant comment. So we have made some really good progress on a couple of rooms. The office in particular is mint.
Looks
the
good.
Master bedroom is looking sick as well, and a few other places. And we want to do a before and after once we've got a few more things done. So that'll be the next kind of house video after this one.
I can't wait for that one. I love seeing, even we've forgotten what it used to look like before, and we look back on footage now and we're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Exactly.
What a difference.
So we're going to update you on some of the stuff that's been going on, but we had that planter box built and it looks awesome, but what we're going to do today is actually paint it black, which is why we're both wearing shitty black clothes. I almost put on a white t-shirt and Stacey was like, no babe.
Not today,
Not
Dane.
a good idea.
So before we get into it, we want to show you an awesome hack that we've come up with for a summer iced coffee extravaganza. Basically what you do is you make the coffee normally. We make ours in an AeroPress. You pour it into a little jug and then you pour that into an ice cube tray and you freeze them. Then we put milk and sugar-free caramel syrup into the milk frother. Then with the milk frother, you hold down the button until it goes blue so that it froths it on cold. Then you run the Nespresso through the cube so that they melt just a little bit. Then once you mix it all together, you have something amazing.
It's delicious, isn't it? What's the plan?
Wow. I'm just prepping at the moment. So there's like, you can kind of see up close, there's like a little bit of sawdust still. There's also a bit of bird poop I need to get off and a few leaves, but this is not the most ideal area because...
It's such a cool coverage though.
Yeah.
We've got full
beautiful
coverage under here. It's so black.
I know. It's gonna go everywhere. We're too clumsy for this.
We're way too clumsy for this. If we manage to get through today without getting paint on any of the floors, the tiles, I'll be surprised.
Nah,
I won't.
it's going everywhere.
I won't, if it goes all over my arms, my face, my body, I'm not going to be surprised about that. That always happens to
I
me.
reckon we'll end the day being like, should we just paint the tiles black?
Come back, checking a bit later, the whole house is going to be black. So we bought this 10-litre guy for $42. That's cheap.
That's quite cheap.
That's cheap.
We've read some reviews though and they seemed good.
Yeah, do you want to swap? Yeah, so we just found some wasps, which is not so good, considering that we had this place sprayed.
Yeah.
You had a good time, didn't you?
Not with the spiders, I didn't.
So the guys just finished and Stace was like, come and have a look at this, come and have a look at this. You're a bit scared.
Spiders, they're like big black spiders. I've never, like, okay, for people who are from overseas, like Australia, they'll be like, oh my gosh, those are so small. But these are like big spiders by New Zealand standards. Look, there's one there. Oh my gosh, there's another one that's just come out there.
Look at that bloody graveyard.
You're not supposed to show this
No, that's
part.
okay. We're taking it all to a recycling centre. But what we should show is look how good you've done. Like, that is an incredible job, babe.
Thank you.
You've nailed it, but she's on
can't focus.
on high alert. And there's stuff
What,
around
right
here
there?
as well. No, there's no spiders. No spiders, but there's cobwebs. Let's see if we can find some big ones.
Oh, they're gonna fall on me. I'm never opening this door ever. Ever again. This is how we live now.
Yeah.
Just take shallow breaths because you're gonna run out of oxygen.
we're just locked in. Meanwhile, our mate's out here building, and he seems okay for now, but
You'll be alright.
we'll
Don't
see.
worry about it.
Luckily, I cleaned the aircon finally, and
At least that worked.
now we've got some cold air coming in. Things are looking a lot tidy though. It's feeling a lot more homely here at the moment, including our dining room, which is our
What do you call this? Ironing room? Laundry room.
laundry room. Just about to dish up some lunch. Do you
This was 2 kilos worth of chicken. This is the last of it. It never looks good like this, but I promise you, it's absolutely delicious. Rice is ready, boo. We'll serve up.
Nice, yep.
Hopefully not too hard to stick 10-litre tub into this.
Ooh, you can barely tell if it's going to overflow.
Should I stop? Oh, that wasn't so bad, actually.
That's too much.
Well, I mean,
can't,
it's going to...
you can't dry off the brush.
Oh, no, yeah, you can't. And we'll use this to tip into there.
Good idea.
That's actually what I'd originally planned for, which is perfect.
Ooh, look at it.
Oh, wow, it's so cool seeing the colour being so different. So we've got a good little system going on here. The roller sets a nice tone, and then Stace comes along with the brush afterwards to kind of tidy it up. But at least you get into the gaps a little bit more with the brush, eh?
Yeah.
But look at the difference. It looks... Oh shit, I almost tripped over the paint. It looks so much cooler already.
It looks awesome. We've only done a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Also, in other news, I've been pretty busy this week because I actually took Dane's editing course, and I know I'm biased, but it is amazing. I learned so much, and I just felt myself getting more and more inspired along the way to, you know, even just like on a personal level, when we go away, when we go on holidays and stuff, I can make my own little edits now, which is so fun. I'm kind of like worried that I'm going to have to like take on more of the editing.
Yeah, I think you might have to now, but I'm pleased. I needed somebody to be the test dummy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's taken so long to get out as well.
It's worth the wait.
Yeah.
So worth the
I
wait.
I talked about it a long time ago, and the plan at that point was to get it out like super fast, but then obviously we had a bit going on.
Things happening.
So I didn't quite get to it.
So it was like 4 hours of training, amazing, so cool to like follow along and learn. So if you're interested, there'll be a link below, and you can sign up and be the first to know when it's live.
Hopefully it's a good time as well. You've probably got photos, videos, all the stuff that you've captured over your kind of summer, your Christmas break or whatever. I can teach you how to turn that into something really, really cool. We've spent a lot of time as well in the past week painting other things, and they all didn't really go to plan. So it's summer, right? Should be out at the beach, enjoying life. And I said, nah, you know what we should do, babe? We should come and straddle the spare toilet, and we should get taping and do some painting. We've obviously been doing what we can to make the most of the Christmas holidays, but we're not going away this Christmas or New Year because we've got lots of trips coming up, so we're using it as a chance to get some of this stuff done. You can see there's no door either. We had some friends around the other day, and we kind of had to say, there's no door, so we'll shut that other door into the kitchen, and you just have to let us know when you're going so that nobody just walks down there, because then it's straight down this hallway. Just be sitting there like, hello. So, yeah, fun. And where are the doors, I hear you ask? They're just behind the jungle. In there. So this is the method for painting the doors anyway. We just drilled these into the bottom. Some old skirting that we had so that it can keep them square so that we can paint those. This, as you can kind of see, this is the slider from upstairs, but not only did we want to paint it, but I also installed this flush handle there with a bit of glue, sealed that off with some caulking around the outside. These are all the screws, just to keep low on the budget. We decided we'd reuse all of the screws, reuse the hinges and everything. They can all start to add up quite a lot. That one's messed up, but we did it with the other doors downstairs for the office. Those have been primed at the moment, and then we'll spray them 2 or 3 coats with the proper spray paint as well. But the garage is coming along a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, this is supposed to be one of the most satisfying parts. But this is kind of a rewarding part. What do they call this? Like ASMR or AMRS, whatever? You know what I mean, just listen. And obviously this is cheap, shitty tape. Oh, that's so frustrating. Look how much crap, it's all gone underneath. I bet you all this is all messed up too. Oh, this is why you buy good tape. There's the lesson. Buy good tape.
Maybe an even more important lesson is that if you're going to do some painting in the garage, maybe ask for a spotter or someone that can help you, because doors are kind of hard to paint.
I was trying to be independent.
I had an absolute blowout
So the other day I hear Dane yell at the top of his lungs,
and I had to scream for Stacey's help. I'm so lucky that you came.
babe! And I was like, oh no, he's like lost a finger.
He's dead.
He's dead. Well, he wouldn't be dead if he was yelling.
True. Okay, I like it.
So basically I was doing this last floor here, and you might be able to see this concoction up here with a bungee cord and everything. It's because of the feet, which I was talking about. I was like, oh, the feet are so good. They're so helpful. They make it so easy.
And anyway, I run out to the garage and I just see this like domino effect of doors
It fell and whacked into that door.
that have just tumbled on each other. And he's there like in the most awkward position,
Oh, it was
trying
so
to hold it back
stretched.
up there,
Wet
wet
paint.
with paint. Nightmare.
That one there, you can see the screw was a bit short.
And it turned into a
Disaster.
disaster. But we got there in the end,
You
right?
got, yeah, I mean, we did a good job of saving it, to be fair.
Quick progress update. It's looking real nice. I mean, that part of the fence isn't. We'll water blast that after. But up to there looks real good. It's drying nicely too,
It's
eh?
drying so well. I was just going to say this part over here, obviously it's only one coat, but it's looking so good. I love the matte finish.
Yeah, it's looking real nice. So now we're gonna do the bottoms, and we'll
Yes.
update you that one in a bit.
I'm just trying to think what else we've been up to this week.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I started cleaning the grout lines, which looks good on the floor, not so good on the walls. And then I got up here to clean the walls, and the state of it up here. I don't think we can show people.
Yeah, well, the pretty good thing there's no before photo. I know the paint's crumbling over there.
Yeah, but there's like a little bit of mold up here, so I'm just cleaning that off. And then this ledge here. But the grout stuff we got works great.
Does it? I mean, you can see it's
I
pretty
can't
shocking. There's bits that need to be
I
filled
can't
back in.
scrub too hard because
No.
it just falls in.
We're so worried that it would just drop straight back in again.
Yeah, I might have to get that
Redone.
redone.
Yeah, I don't quite know how you do that. Somebody let us know below. How do you get that? How do you get that done? How do you redo grout like that? Obviously, we don't want to rip the whole tile out.
Are we men?
Yeah, but we might have to.
Oh gosh.
Good job, babe.
Not after I just cleaned it all.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Come back here.
The cum-bearing gifts.
Thank you.
Are we supposed to have this yet when we're not even finished?
No, it's illegal.
Cheers, my love. This is our new summer obsession. Nice glasses, lots of ice, cider.
Yes. I like it.
I'm here with Stacey, and she's going to tell me about how the day's gone.
It's been long. It's been messy, but it's nice to see the progress.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No?
Husband?
No?
I think we're in here, lads. Wait, is there another option?
Fiance?
Oh shit, I think that's me.
Would you look at that?
Ta-da! How good does that look? It's only one coat.
That looks sick.
I'm stoked with that.
That looks fully sick.
Fully sick. We need to find something to get in between the...
Yeah, if you've got any tips, if you've ever done something like this before, tell us. Is there a trick? I mean, we've obviously spent a long time trying to get into as many of these gaps, but is there something else that we can be using to get into those
A
spots?
spray
or not?
gun?
Yeah, we're already talking about the fence, and we're like, yeah, we're going to have to spray that. There's no way we're going to paint it.
Yeah.
But hey, that looks really, really good. So this is what it originally looked like when we first kind of got the keys back. This is how it started to look like before we've painted it, and now this is the final product.
Well, almost final.
Yeah, I'd like to think that by the time we do our final before and after that, we've got a little bit more going on back here.
Yeah, I've got
But-
some plans.
But mad improvements.
Yay!
That's nice to see progress, isn't
I
it?
like seeing progress like this. Good job.
Good job. Maybe what's even more impressive than that is the fact that I didn't get any paint on me at all. I know I said that I probably would. It's everywhere.